Good morning. Good morning. We're going to breathe again today. We're talking about a new topic today, buoyancy. This is a very important topic because we live on a gravitational planet that pulls the weight of our bones down, namely the weight of our ribs. And people get bad posture, and the older they get, the worse it gets. That's gravity. So we want to operate against that. That's life. If you look at a gravitational map, we're going to breathe as we talk about this, right? Arms up is a great breath, right? Arms up pulls the ribs up off that gravitational place. And it feels good to stretch, man. That's what we do in the morning. Oh, man, I'm tired. And we also, if we bend over, that's how a lot of animals wake up to. This is an excellent way to wake up and to arch your back. And I forget what that's called. It's a cat stretch or something. Cat stretch and a howl of the moon, whatever it is. But that wakes up your spinal cord. Great. Wake it up. Then oxygenate it. Turn the car on and you can, we're different. We can fuel while we're going. We're not like a car. And we do not fuel at night. We're in the shop. At night, we're in the shop. We're putting all the pieces together, getting getting the flies off the windshield, And if we get a good sleep, we are raring and shiny and ready to go in the morning. Yes, we know that. A lot of these things we know. I'm just helping you piece together some of the more things we are still learning. We are evolving. Remember this? So the back breath is our mechanical breath, is our oldest kind of breath. Opens up those ribs in the back, just like when we were on all fours, just like animals, chimpanzees, apes. Opens up. They have big open backs. That's where they get their oxygen, right? And then it can also pick food from the tree, right? And climb to get food, right? We have learned this is another type of breath. It pulls those ribs right off those precious lungs. The ribs are protecting the lungs. It pulls them off. And then we have our upright breath, which is really not that much. This is our evolved breath and our sternum. Really not that much air at all there. And how do we make the most of it? We can sing into it. We can message. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my party tricks at the drive-in movie theater when I get a hot dog. But there we go. Tarzan and beyond. So this is our evolution. This is biological evolution. And if you attend the oxygen in your brain, today we're talking about biogenesis, how it all started way back when and what has catapulted us forward. I'll tell you, it is oxygen. So let's talk about buoyancy. So this planet has a gravitational pull. We know that. We know that if we're on the moon, it's a different gravitational pull. And guess what happens when we go into outer space and we lose that gravity? All the blood rises to the chest, the heart, brain, and lung area. Does that surprise you at this point? Shouldn't. Yeah. So we are on a rock that yanks us down, and we are rising up above that rock. It's gradual. It's evolutionary. We're just kind of doing it dum-de-dum-dum. We've gotten 4 inches taller in the last century. I mean, we're doing it. We're still sprouting up. Well, COVID's teaching us a little lesson, isn't it? COVID likes the happy hypoxics. We don't want to be that. We don't want to be that victim to that new virus that has manifest as a result of what we've done to the planet and what we've done to ourselves. All right. In the next lecture, in the COVID lecture this morning, I'm talking about I tubed down the Shenandoah River yesterday. Wow, it was pretty relaxed, and what happened during that being in the environment, I had to be patient and slow down a lot, and I'm a different person today. I feel that difference. I'm going to talk about that difference. Right now, let's talk about buoyancy. So, lungs are down all the time. Breathe deep, people. The shoulders go up. The neck crunches, the jaw gets a little tight, the amygdala is activated. We're not really, all we're doing is saying, we're never going to get enough breath that way. Go hypoxic. Get the sprint. The hypoxic does the sprint. The hypoxic destroys pathways. The hypoxic is the cause of all disease. Go ahead and start the process of building all the disease. No. Bleh. Take it off. Get it off. Get it out. Get it out of your physiology. We talk about the back breath again. That is a really easy breath. We talk about remember my lesson on this. I'm going to let it sit for just a couple of seconds. The aromatherapy breath. I haven't smelled it yet. I want to take a breath. Oh, that's a good breath. Let me see. I'll tell you what's in there. Some kind of flower. I don't smell any lemon in that. I can analyze it. Easy neck, easy jaw, easy shoulders on an olfactory. Great. So back, olfactory. We've done all sorts of breath. Today we're doing buoyancy. Watch. Up. Arms are up. That is also a mechanical breath. Hold that breath without passing out, please. Don't pass out. Sit in a chair and put your arms down and keep the breath, right? Right. That's a buoyant torso. Get loosey-goosey here is what I say. Loosey-goosey. Let's do it one side. Right? And blow out air. Can't blow out that much. And you know what? It's comfortable. We have taken the ribs mechanically off of the gravitational force. This one's still down. Put that arm down. Try to get that same breath. You can't get it. It stops. It stops mid-rib. Let's try the other side. Hold it up there and breathe out. Feel that stretch? It's an inner stretch. We have hundreds of muscles, tendons, going in all different directions that support this breath system. We're hanging from the trees. That's how we got here. We stopped hanging from the trees. We put our arms down. Our frontal lobe started going. We started making all the plans. And now we're shutting off the air. Not good. I say, pull it up. Just get loose here, sit on a chair and, get used to it. You can still breathe it all out. It's just you have the potential to keep it open, to breathe on a full breath. So I want to talk to you about buoyancy today. So lest you fall into the temptation of sinking, not breathing at all. When you're down here, guess how much breath you get? Remember we talked about 2 cups, 2.5 cups? That's a baby about 5/8 of a cup. And my neck is tight. So if you're breathing like this, you're a happy hypoxic. You're a hypoxic. I don't know if you're happy or not. If you're a hypoxic and you're on this all the time, yeah, all right. Then you're a happy hypoxic. So what are we going to do? We're going to practice our breathing. It's a commitment to it. And with the knowledge that we are oxygenated beings, we are oxygenated from millions of years. And to the extent that we cut that oxygen out is the extent to which COVID moves right in on us. So we don't want to do that, right? Don't want to get too serious on you, but because we don't want to fuel that amygdala. We have no reason to. Just try putting your arms up. Like, remember the Da Vinci guy? There's power, there's strength, there's progress, there's movement, there's forward initiative, There's plans. There's accomplishments. Buoyant breathing. Arms up, keep them up, or don't let yourself collapse. Practice that. Loose shoulders, loose arms, loose. Practice buoyant breathing. And that, my friends, is a breathing lesson. It is. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me.